A real shopkeeper. Not, oh, I'm in this today and I'm out of it tomorrow. You must all slow down and love what you are doing and do it, and let, if it's not forever, then let it lead to something else. But you must act as if this is the most important thing you do, and everything you do, you would gladly sign your name like Michelangelo. And if everyone would do that with every aspect of life, whether you are fixing plumbing, whether you are baking, whether you are raking, whether you are whatever, if the level of consciousness got to that level of appreciation, then that would be a very good thing. And we do see that the raising of consciousness, one of the great benefits that you will accrue over the years, an appreciation of what it is to have a body. It's not easy to get a body, you know. Yes, you know, you've already grown them up, you've been through a lot of stuff. That's why people have so much entity possession. The entities out there are nasty, and when people vacate their body, or they don't like their body, or they sexually engage in all kinds of sexual pornographic debasement, then you are inviting the entities in, and then they run your body. It's a noble thing to be born on earth and to grow up a body. Because when this body finishes, it's finished. Your spirit will go on. You will see this time. You will see the other spirits that have passed over before you. You will be able to see other lifetimes. But often we have said that one of the malaise that accompanies humankind is that once they pass over, they have so many regrets because they didn't appreciate having a body. They were too busy in it. They were busy thinking, instead of connecting with their spirit, saying, I'm a spirit, I grew this body up, I'm here, wow, I've got some power. If you've got an adult body and you know you're a spirit in your body, you've got a lot of power. It just depends, where do you want to drive? It's all about driving. What map are you putting out for yourself? So we see that the acceleration of consciousness and the flowering of consciousness is going to gift eventually a wide swath of humanity, but all of you who are looking for it, it's going to give you a deeper and deeper gratitude and awe and appreciation of having a body, and how adaptable your body is, how miraculous it is, how it responds to what you put into it, how it is morphing and mutating with these times. You have great inner strength, and you are supported by so many energies that you cannot see. And yet if you saw them, you'd probably be lazy and ask them for too many directions. So that is why the initiation, think about that word. We've been using it, our vehicle used it. But what does it mean, initiation? It means entering something and having to pass through some tests or gates in order to, let's say, reach. And you've all been initiated through schools, and you've got degrees and graduated and all these things. So this is the same thing. You have to recognize the tests when they are around you, and they're all around you all the time. Every decision you make, every thought you think is a signal in your field, allowing and sending out what you are and are not available for. So we ask you to be generous in your own possibilities. We ask you to rise to a new level of articulation, to learn to express yourself more eloquently, to mean what you say, and to expect excellence, and to call for excellence every day and every way, to call for the abundance of the multiverse to be experienced by you, to always honor gratitude and the power of all that is. We ask you to be your human selves, because this is where it is all happening. We ask you to trust that you can heal your bodies. You can learn about how to balance them and what to take and what to do. And yet behind the scenes there are always wounds, those emotional wounds. So we ask you not to be afraid of your wounds, but to find the story behind them and to forgive and let go. Any anger, jealousy, envy, hatred. These states of mind all have a bad reputation for a reason. They close the body off, and they start to create their own self-death. You must cleanse yourselves. You must find joy, and so laugh more, play more, and use these energies that are coming to you to the very, very best of your ability. These are the very best of times. And we ask you, as we've asked others, to make us proud, as if we were parents, you know. To imagine that there are others looking to see, and that you are going to demonstrate that you can activate this biological being and bring it to new states of consciousness. We'll do one more quick question and then that's the end.
Joel?
Joel?
Yes. As we move away from the technology and into the consciousness, what role is the environment and nature going to take place and have effect?
Well, there were areas that will go through destruction, but there were areas that will thrive and that will shock people, because the people will make the area thrive. As the more they are conscious and appreciate the land will start to thrive, and it will all flower through consciousness. And eventually people will learn and be taught how to be more mindful of Earth. There are worlds that, let's say, can possibilities of being destroyed, or parts of the world. You are also entering a window of time when not only are, let's say, movement of Earth being contrived, but you are in a big window, astrologically and otherwise, where the Earth can move and shake. This is all part of a process. People are always aware long before something occurs. Your mind is highly alert to what is going on around you, and you're always being given signals. So the environment is showing you it's alive and responding to you. Can you respond back to it? You are ultimately going to a new level of appreciation and interaction and support with your environment. A new Earth, if you would. All right, with that said, be generous with your intentions and your adventures, and send some good energy up and down this eastern spine of the Appalachians. And just before you leave us, just do a quick imagining electrifying the Appalachians from one end to the other from the heart of Asheville. All right? Pleasant journeys, pleasant dreams. See you tomorrow morning. Good evening.